Are you ready to be entertained? Then let's go.
Next by the man, yeah, who would've guessed it? Wanted to hear, I'll give you my all. I promise you now that I'll never fall. I won't drop, I won't quit, and I won't stop until I win. I'm more than just a broken kid. They call me Miles, I'm Spider-Man.
Welcome back, y'all. We are getting into Buffy the Vampire Slayer, y'all. This is season 2, episode 21. We are finally here. We have one more episode to go, and then we're gonna be done. I'm thinking, for some reason, I clicked on to this episode, and I said right away that I believe this is gonna be a two-parter to wrap up season 2. I don't know if I'm correct. I have no idea. It doesn't let me know, but my gut is letting me know that it might be a two-parter. And if it isn't a two-parter, what a miss. What a miss. Or maybe this would be like that episode that builds all the way up for the next episode. So there's two things that could happen. This could be a really good episode that is going to be a two-parter, or it could be a mediocre episode with the ending that is gonna be like so suspenseful that it builds up for the final episode of this season, where it makes you wanna go, ooh, let me jump right into this episode right now. Or since it was filmed, their thought process was you guys will all be tuning in to see it drop on whatever week it was that it dropped. I think that's, there's this or that, this or that, this or that. I'm ready to jump right into it. Once again, shout out to everybody here on Patreon. And when this finally does drop on YouTube, Heidi Ho, wins low. It's been a while. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Buffy the Vampire Slayer and find out exactly what this show has got to give.
Here's the thing, there's moments in your life that make you. Sometimes they're little, subtle moments. Sometimes they're not.
Exactly, we found the big war dash money! Keep you guys warm!
We'll sneak in and take some of me father's silver. I'll never miss it.
Oh, that's Angel! 1753, backstory!
Why don't you rest right here?
First off, she looked like Nicole Kidman, which is glorious. Second off, we're getting a backstory of Angel. I did not know he was that old, from 1753. Like, he's super old, so he should be super powerful. And if we took Angel, right, and this is just a scenario, we took Angel and placed him into like a show like True Blood. Would Angel be, this is just a fun question, would Angel be stronger than Eric in True Blood, if you guys watch a show, who's watching this show? Or would Eric be more powerful than, I think that, I don't know. That's a good, I can't remember when Eric turned to a vampire, but I think they're pretty close in age, I believe. Questions.
What's a lady of your station doing alone in an alley with a reputation that this one has?
Maybe she's lonely.
I'd offer myself as escort to protect you from harm.
Are you certain you're up to the challenge?
No challenge I'm not prepared to face. Where are you from?
Around. Everywhere.
I always wanted to see the world, but
I could show you. Things you've never seen, never even heard of.
not afraid.
Be afraid.
Show me.
Close your eyes.
Here's my bottom!
I want you to get a message to Angel for me. Tell him I'm done waiting. I'm taking the fight to him.
Well, Buffy, now we can't tell him Angel a message. Come on, Buff. Although Angel is like literally right behind you, girl.
Oh, I'm good. Don't worry about me. I had that guy under control until he resorted to fisticuffs. 5 vampires in 3 nights.
Yep. No Angel.
Are you really that anxious to come up against him?
I want it over with. Oh, we better go. I haven't even started studying for finals yet.
Then you let me die.
Yeah, look on the bright side. It'll all be over soon.
Yes, my love. It will.
Concentrate in this area.
I am.
There you go. Doug Perry, thanks for coming.
Oh, not at all. It's flattered to be asked.
He told me we had the best authority in obscure relics right here in Sunnyvale. Construction workers dug it up outside of town.
Don't have a clue what it is.
You have carbon dated.
Results will be back in a couple of days.
Predates any settlements we've read about. May I? You haven't tried to open it.
Open it? Figured it was solid. What do you think is in there?
I don't know.
You're the scientist or whatever you are. What do they call those people that find like artifacts and like fossils? Archaeologist? Is that what it is called? So why are you asking him the questions, Sissy Pop? You should have figured this out by now. You didn't even know it could open? He came in here, Giles came in here for 2.5 seconds, scraped a little bit of dirt in a jar and said, oh, are you guys gonna open it? He's like, oh, I thought it was solid. So, well, sir, how long have you had this here? Who is paying you the big bucks to come in here and not know anything and wear that ugly ass tie? We are tired and we are sick and we are sick and we're tired. That's my 2 cents, just so you guys know. And we're only 7 minutes in. Ugh.
I guess we won't know until we open it up.
Really?
If I'm translating the text, it might give us an indication of what we'll find inside.
You're the expert. I'm pretty damn curious, though.
I'm gonna kill you. Die! Die!
Is that it?
That's it.
Ema is Angel's too much of a coward to take me on face to face.
And the other thing was Buy America.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm also willing and able.
That cross.
Just the one test I might actually pass.
You're gonna pass everything. I will get you through the semester if I have to sweat blood. It was only metaphor blood.
I think you'd sweat cute blood.
6th period after my computer class, we'll rock on chemistry.
Ready to rock.
I think it's great to do that before you go out and fail in the real world. That way you're not falling back on something, you're falling forward. Gee, Xander, what are you gonna teach when you fail in life? Advanced loser being? You have fish hands!
Come, let me cut
it!
Let me.
That's enough of that. Are we having a chair shortage?
I didn't read anything about...
This isn't an orgy, people. It's a classroom.
Yeah, where they teach lunch.
Give me a reason to kick you out, Summers. Just give me a reason.
How about because you're a tiny, impotent Nazi with a bug up his butt the size of an emu?
You wanna come by my house tonight and study too?
Maybe.
Really expect Angel to turn up tonight?
No, I don't expect him to. But that's usually when he does.
London, 1860. Drusilla.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been 2 days since my last confession. I've been seeing again, Father. Yesterday, the men were going to work in the mine. My stomach all tied up and I saw this horrible crash. Morning, they had a cave in. 2 men died. My mum says I'm cursed. Only he's supposed to see anything before it happens. But I don't mean to, Father. I try to be pure in his sight.
Lord has a plan for all creatures. Even a devil child like you. Fulfill his plan, child. Be evil. Just give in.
No, I want to be pure.
We all do at first. The world doesn't work that way. 10 Our Fathers and an act of contrition. Does that sound good?
Yes, Father, thank you.
The pleasure was mine. God is watching you.
Drusilla.
Nice walk, Pet.
Didn't like him. He got stuck in my teeth. The moon started whispering to me.
What did it say? Oh, look who's awake.
Did you have a vision? Is something coming?
Oh, yeah. A museum. A tomb. With a surprise inside.
You can see all that in your head.
No, you ninny. She read it in the morning paper.
Soon it'll stop. Soon it'll scream.
So really quick, I realized in this show that vampires could go into churches and they could do that whole 9 yards. I wonder also, not to keep doing comparisons, but it's on my mind at the moment because I kind of want to watch another episode of True Blood. I wonder, because True Blood, we never even touched base if vampires in that show can go into churches and stuff like that. In this show, Buffy, vampires still, the whole cross situation is like unbearable for them. We've seen that before. But he could go into a church and open up a confessional booth. You know, I'm just trying to pick apart the show because I'm petty today, but I'm just curious also about the limitations on vampires in this particular show, and what they can and cannot do. Interesting. And what happened to Angel's maker? How does she die?
Oh no, this doesn't make any sense.
It's senseless.
At least you know that, so you're learning.
Amy, when in the real world am I ever gonna need chemistry or history or math?
You can learn this real easily, but if you're just gonna give up, then don't waste my time.
Oops.
These two atoms are linked by the...
Hold that thought. Okay, I'm learned, girl.
Okay, so see here.
Deja vu. I have this perfect memory of the pencil and... You got this.
It's not mine.
This feels kind of morbid. Does that make it less morbid or you really morbid?
Is that like a laptop?
Does that say restoration?
Miss Calendar wasn't a practicing witch, but she did
Willow.
know. Oh boy.
They found it. Why am I whispering? It's 98.
Nici mor, nici altfel, sei sparo de animal. Acest.
Hurts. Yes. Good. It will hurt more. Where am I? You don't remember. Face of everyone you killed. Our daughter's face. They will haunt you. And you will know what true suffering is.
Miss Calendar was trying to replicate the original curse, to restore Angel's soul again.
Killed her before she could tell anyone about it. What a prince, huh?
Well, the ritual itself requires a greater knowledge of the black arts than I can claim.
I've been going through her files and researching the black arts for fun. May be able to work this.
What?
Could open a door that you may not be able to close.
I don't want you putting yourself in any danger, Will.
Big no to danger, but I may be the best person to do this.
Everyone here is a crazy person. So this spell might restore Angel's humanity? Who cares?
I care.
Angel's a killer.
Xander.
Xander has a point.
You know, just for once I wish you would support me, and I realize right now that you weren't.
Curing Angel seems to have been Jenny's last wish.
Yeah, well, Jenny's dead. Don't you ever... Can't you hear what I'm...
Stop it!
Woo. I'm on Xander's side.
What happened to Angel wasn't his fault.
Yeah, but what happened to Miss Calendar is... You want to forget all about Miss Calendar's murder so you can get your boyfriend back.
He's being really blunt. He's not lying. I'm very curious to know. Please comment down below who agrees with Xander and who does not agree with Xander. Literally everything that Xander said, although I think that Xander's just jealous because potentially Buffy will have her lover back, but I agree with him. And I also said this in, I think, the reaction where Miss Calendar did die, which is super interesting because at this point on YouTube, I actually dropped that episode when Miss Calendar did die, and now we're getting back to it right now. But regardless, which is about, what, 6 episodes later, what regardless is, I still don't think that there's a way that we can save Angel, although Angel, it wasn't his choice to do it. I mean, it was his choice because he's like back to being evil Angel. But I don't believe that if we give him his soul back, that we should just forgive that he killed Miss Calendar. What do you guys think? I'm on Xander's side, minus Xander being jealous that Buffy's gonna get her lover back. But everything that he said, it's very interesting that even Giles is kind of more leaning towards what Buffy believes. Taking Angel out of that threat level is a good thing, where we don't have to worry about him. But I don't understand why Giles or even Willow would be more like leaning towards what Buffy believes or Buffy's thought process is. I understand why Buffy wants Angel back, and how upset she was with Miss Calendar makes it even more like solidified that she just wants Angel back, and obviously she loves him, and it'd be better for him to come back than her to kill him. But the other two, I don't understand why they would not want Angel to die. I guess, like, what's that saying? It's like a religious saying, slap one cheek. But that's not even about slapping cheeks. That sounds weird. This is not about slapping cheeks. This is more about, like, he killed Giles, like, your girlfriend. She told you she loved you. And Willow, you really looked up to Miss Calendar. So I just don't I don't get it. Willow also I kind of get because she loves Buffy. Like, that's Buffy's best friend. But come on, Giles. What's going on, Giles?
Hello?
I'll have one of these to go. Drew, save me some.
Yeah, Xander was pretty much being a... Willow! God, you kiss your mother with that mouth? I don't know what I want to do.
Oh, Angel's ring.
I'll see you in a little while, okay?
Nice outfit, Buff.
You know, polite people call before they jump out of the bushes and attack you.
Saw you walking. Couldn't help myself.
Why are you here? Oh, wait, no, let me guess. The Watcher informed you that a very dark power is about to rise in Sunnydale.
That's about it.
It's a big rock. I can't wait to tell my friends.
Spike boy, you never did learn your history. Kathla the demon came forth to swallow the world. Pierced the demon's heart before he could draw breath to perform the act. Kathla turned to stone and was buried where neither man nor demon would want to look.
This demon better be a better looking demon than Thanos.
Someone pulls out the sword.
Someone worthy.
The demon wakes up.
He will swallow the world.
And every creature living on this planet will go to hell. We're about to make history. And
the artifact in question is missing and the curator has been murdered.
Sure, this was the tomb of Alfalfa.
Alfalfa.
A Kathla.
Somebody explain the whole he will suck the world into hell thing, because that's the part I'm not loving.
With one breath, the Kathla will create a vortex, a kind of whirlpool. Will suffer horrible and eternal torment.
Decide which your friends are under on this one. Angel should be eliminated.
If I don't get there in time, or if I lose, then Willow might be our only hope.
All else fails. This might stop it. I think.
How close are you to figuring out the ritual of the curse?
I need about a day. Orb of Thessala? Whatever that is.
Spirit vault for rituals of the undead. I've got
broke. Question. I have another question. Oh, I thought somebody was complaining how much I stopped this damn show. Okay. Copyrights. Don't blame me. Blame the studio. My question is, as my wrist is starting to hurt, why do the vampires want everybody to like go to hell or want demons to like destroy the world? Because the vampires are dependent on humans for a food source. So them having a demon coming around here just destroying shit will kind of defeat the purpose of their existence, and in turn would actually destroy the vampires as well. And if this demon is going to make a vortex that will bring everything into this hell place, that would include the vampires. So I'm not really sure why they would even want a demon actually to be around, which is also another... I promise you, this is the last time I'm going to do a comparison of True Blood. But True Blood, the vampires in that particular show, you see them kind of fight off other supernatural beings because they know that their existence is, they believe that their existence is the number one existence that needs to be here. They understand the food chain of everything like that, and they also know that the other supernatural beings could actually either control them, kill them off, or whatever the case and scenario is. So they actually try to stop that from happening at times. So in this one, the vampires just kind of want to kill everything, including themselves, which is a reoccurring theme, which is also very interesting. Not saying I hate it, but once again, I'm Petty Betty this morning, and I actually just want to break apart this show in a good way. I love it. Thank you guys so much.
Angel has a ritual of his own to perform before he can remove the sword and awaken a Kathla.
There it is. Who's that?
I will drink. The blood will wash in me.
Who's that?
I will be worthy to free a Kathla. As I ascend, as I become.
Manhattan, 1996.
God, are you disgusting. This is really an unforgettable smell. Get away from me. What are you gonna do, bite me? A vampire. you wouldn't bite me on account of your poor tortured soul. It's so sad. Vampire with a soul. What are you eating? Like a rat once a month? Hey!
I want to know who you are.
And I want to know who you are.
You already do.
Not yet. Nobody understands me. That's my curse. Dog me.
You're not a vampire.
A demon. You can become an even more useless rodent than you already are. Or you can become someone.
I just want to be left alone.
Well, yeah, you've been left alone for what, 90 years already?
What do you want from me?
I want you to see something. You see? And then you tell me what you want to do.
Los Angeles. I can tolerate the sun, kind of.
Dad, you want me to go to the dance in an outfit I've already worn? Why do you hate me? Tyler would have to crawl on his hands and knees to get me to go to the dance with him. See you later. Bye. Call me. Hey. Call me. Call me. I will.
Buffy Summers,
Yeah? Hi.
there isn't much time. You must come with me. Your destiny awaits. But the Chosen One, you alone can stop them.
Go ahead, intro.
The vampires.
Oh, not the heart.
You see? You see your power?
Why didn't you call?
I'm sorry.
No, we worry, that's all.
We.
I don't want her seeing him anymore, period.
You're overreacting.
Just because you can't discipline her, I have to be the owner.
I am not having this conversation again.
She's gonna have it tough, that Slayer. She's just a kid.
I want to help her. I want to become someone.
God, jeez, look at you. You must be prettier than the last Slayer. The more you live in this world, the more you see how apart from it you really are. Right now, you couldn't go 3 rounds with a fruit fly.
I want to learn from you.
What's his
I
name?
don't want to dress like you.
Again, you're annoying me. You're lucky we need you on our side.
The Kathla redeems me. With this act, you will be free. Someone wasn't worthy.
Damn it! So disappointing. What are we going to do?
What we always do in a time of trouble. Turn to an old friend. We'll have our Armageddon. I swear.
Who's this?
Sundown. At the graveyard.
Excuse me.
You will come to him.
Night. His hour is at hand. Have to go.
Then I should go with you.
No. I need you here just in case. As long as Angel's fighting me, then he can't do this end of the world ritual thingy, and that's a good. If this is gonna work, it has to work now.
Then I need maybe half an hour once we're all set up.
If the curse succeeds, you'll know.
Why don't you just wait here to find out if it worked? See if he phones you.
I can't risk him killing any more people.
In case the curse does not succeed, this is my lucky steak. I call it Mr. Pointy.
Remind me to get you a stuffed animal.
Watch your back.
Hello, lover.
Shouldn't you be out destroying the world right now, pulling the sword out of Al Franken or whatever his name is?
I wanted to say goodbye first.
He's Senator
You are the
was.
one thing in this dimension I will miss.
This is a beautiful moment we're having. Can we please fight?
Gosh, I was hoping we can get back together. What do you think? Do we have a shot? All right. We'll fight.
Not dead, nor not of the living. Spirits of the interregnum I call.
Come on, Willow.
Put your wizened hands to me. Give me the sword.
Maybe I'll just go home, destroy the world.
I think Mr. Pointy will have something to say about that. Let's finish this. You and me.
This wasn't about you. This was never about you. And you fall for it every single time!
Let's get what we came for, dears.
Is she dead? Yo, they did a number
Bottom
on
line
them.
is, even if you see him coming, you're not ready for the big moment. No one asked for their life to change. Not really. But it does.
She dead? She was so much stronger, it seemed like, the first time we met her.
Big moments are gonna come. You can't help that. It's what you do afterwards that counts. That's when you find out who you are.
Freeze!
You'll see what I mean.
Oh. Well. So. One, I was correct. One, it was a two-parter, which is part one of this, clearly. Two, it was a very good episode. But I'm kind of upset with Buffy. I'm a little upset with Buffy, and I'm trying to not be upset for two reasons. One, because for some part of that, what Buffy did is understandable to me. And the second part is, I know if I go all the way in on Buffy, her fans are going to read me for filth, and I'm not really in the mood for all that. But I'll give you my honest opinion. If I was Buffy, and because Miss Calendar was killed, Miss Calendar's death was a lot more impactful than the second Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the second Slayer, which I can't remember her name. I don't even want to Google it because I feel like if I look it up, I'm going to get spoilers. So I'm not going to look it up. I'm sure you guys are going to comment down below what her name was. But I thought, let's actually start here where my main point is. The second Slayer was super strong in the first time we ever saw her. This time we saw her, she kind of was being like beat up by like one vampire. And like for a while. And then like, yeah, she killed one vampire, but it seems like Buffy obviously is so much stronger than what she is. So that was kind of weird. I was like, wait, why is she like not like doing what she did in the first episode? The first time we saw her, she was kicking butt and taking names, or taking names and kicking butt. I think it's kicking butt and taking names, something like that. And she even almost beat Buffy in a couple of instances when we first met her. So she definitely seemed to be so much of a threat. And then when we realized she was a good person, that she could be a really good ally throughout this series of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which seems to be incorrect because she's dead. So that sucks. And now that even solidifies even a bigger point about Angel is that even if he does turn good, how are we coming back from this? How are we gonna come back from Angel being now the main reason why two people are dead and two big characters that I believe most of the fandom actually loves? So when I dropped the episode with Jenny, Miss Calendar dying, I realized that from a lot of the comments, and thank you for everybody who commented on the YouTube channel as well as on Patreon, but I realized that a lot of people love Jenny in the Buffyverse fandom. And I feel like a lot of people will love, or do love, or did love this particular character that died here. So then that leaves us going, big lips included. I don't understand at all us getting back Angel and him being a good guy. I know they kind of showed us like that in this rendition of his past, where it showed obviously he lived 100 years and he killed a lot of people, and you saw him suffer. If they give us in the next episode Angel getting his soul back, and then him like being super upset or whatever, and then like him being other seasons like, you know, trying to make up for everything, I don't see that like being a good storyline for me. I see a good storyline is that he gets his soul back and he dies. I feel like but then I don't think he dies because he has his own show, unless that show dealt with where we just saw in this episode, like him seeing Buffy for the first time and then him saying, yeah, he wants to learn from that demon guy. So is that show pre all of this? Is what I could assume Angel, the show is, where he's starting to learn how to be Angel, who we met in this show, and taking out bad guys, while Buffy's learning to become Buffy. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I think that the only way that we could have his redemption arc is literally his redemption arc, where he says, sayonara, bye-bye, I'm dead. And I don't see him not getting his soul back because we already almost had that incident before. So I think he's gonna get his soul back, y'all. But I'm also leaning towards his storyline to be over. Which also brings me to another storyline. Drusilla can see everything. I don't understand how Drusilla can't see that Spike is actually completely healed. And he's like going in a wheelchair when he feels like it. How does she not say, oh, loved ones, I see that the boy in front of me is not handicapped. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand why she doesn't see that, but she can see everything else. And we're clearly gonna get, I wonder if Spike is gonna be the reason why the demon does, oh no, it won't be Spike who brings back the demon. It's probably gonna be Giles. That's why they kidnapped him. He's gonna have to probably read some type of text, and he's gonna be the one who's worthy to bring back the demon. And in turn, all of that's gonna be part of the next episode, as well as my belief, Angel getting his soul back, and then everybody dying. It might be really tearjerker the next episode, or maybe he doesn't get his soul back, or something of that nature. Maybe he doesn't get his soul back, but Willow's about to read and like get his soul back, and in the midst of it, Buffy ends up killing Angel. That would be, and like as soon as he's about to die, he's like, Buffy, oh, I got my soul, and then he blows up or something. Positive thoughts. Very good episode. I enjoyed it thoroughly. You know, I love this show now. I actually always liked the show, but this show, as I've said many times, definitely picked up and did not stop. They took the baton. The person is running this relay race, and they are sprinting to become the winner. Thank you guys so much for being here, and until next time, I'm off this.
You gotta choose a side. You gotta do what's right. Look, I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they good or evil. I'm fighting the crime, setting your lives one at a time. I'm killing the rhymes. I do it for the people. I'll be the fucker running through the six with a bag.